Is it indeed? Intriguing. Okay, who the hell's speaking? Huh? What? Who's there? No, please. No, he can't be here right now. That's a bad idea. No, I can only feel comfortable talking to him behind bars. No, why is he here? Okay. All right. Oh, crap, we're in trouble. That sound. Is that a bell? Oh, shit. Bodhidharma Canis! What the heck are you doing here? We're the law. You think you're gonna show up in front of us like that ain't a problem? Forgive me, but I couldn't help overhearing the fascinating conversation you were having. The opportunity to gloat over your past crimes was just too good to miss, I expect. You killed President Wong! I did, but it's not something I'm inclined to gloat over. I was more interested in something else you mentioned, or someone else, should I say. Someone you're looking for, I suppose? Exactly. That's why I took a little sojourn from the penitentiary, to find a certain young pup. A young pup in a rather eye-catching red raincoat. Huh? What? Wait, you know who they are? In a manner of speaking, what did you call them again? A secret mastermind. Oh my god. Do you know who it is?
It's your friend in the red raincoat, of course.
Red raincoat? The prosecutor looks a little surprised, doesn't he? Helmut. Yes, he does. The young pup I mentioned. He saved my life, you know. 12 long years ago. Really? Okay, hold up. Unexpected assassin law? As you have surmised, it was I who killed President Wong. But that meant that I, too, became an inconvenience in need of removal. The imposter president, Winner, the guard, all three were keen to guarantee my silence. And if I hadn't met my friend, the young pup, again, they might even have succeeded. I wonder what he's doing now. Okay. Okay. So it was the president's body double who hired you. I remember his words almost as if it were yesterday.
You know how many times I've nearly been killed? Not once, not twice, a bunch of times. Why do I have to take all the risks? Why am I the one they always put in danger? When I'm out there being him, people treat me like I was him. They worship me. So what's the difference? Who's to say I couldn't be just as good as him?
Holy fuck, you worthless scumbag! There was a difference, of course, even if he did look and sound exactly like him. Just because it walks and talks like a president, that doesn't make it a president, does it, boy? No. So he got his wish and became the boss, but couldn't quite fill his predecessor's shoes.
Rook's not around. That means I'm number one.
I wonder if you have what it takes to step into such capable shoes.
You? Of course I do. I'm the leader now. Me!
Seems the king and his knight were much the same. The president's body double knew that his employer had a weakness. A young woman named Amelie.
Wow.
But in order to find her, he needed to enlist the help of locals.
Locals such as Chairman Winner.
Once Miss Sven had been located, they simply needed to find the right time to lay their trap.
The meeting she arranged so the president could meet his son. That would have been the perfect opportunity.
Indeed. And with the head of the orphanage brought into the fold, their little conspiracy was complete.
What in the god?
Now, quid pro quo. Where might I find the pup?
What makes you think the boy who helped you and our mysterious string puller are one and the same?
He set a little fire that night, out there in the yard of the orphanage.
Wait. Hold on. What was the detail about the fire? Hold on. Which one was... One of the children set the orphanage yard on fire as a prank sometime during the evening before the incident. Okay. 12 years ago. Let's warp back 12 years ago. I'm going to go back to the 3 suspects that I suggested. The Penny would have been 8. Simeon would have been 12. And... well, fuck, it can't be Bodhidharma Camus, because we know it's one of the children that set the fire. So that means that our 2 suspects are Simeon Saint and... it was shot! Penny. Wait a minute, but then he says he, so that... I mean, unless he's using it, like, in just generic, like,
he. Oh, you're a woman. My apologies.
But, so... I'm having a hard time trying to, like, pin it on him, but, like, unless Simeon or Penny drop, like, some sort of line, like, oh, we were in that orphanage. But, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt here.
Oh, yeah, we saw that. It was some kind of a prank, right?
A prank. It was nothing of the sort, my dear. No. As I understand it, he had taken refuge in the igloo by the entrance.
He was hiding there?
From there, he happened to see Winner and Lagarde carrying away a dead body. He also overheard them hatching a certain sordid little plot. A plot to remove me, the only other person who knew what had really happened from the picture. Thankfully, he was kind enough to come and inform me. I was waiting inside the building, you see. He also happened to mention later on that he was wearing his favorite red raincoat.
Oh my god. Oh my lord.
In any case, he escorted me from the premises. And being a very considerate boy, thought to erase both our footprints from the scene of the crime.
That is incredibly smart for a kid.
It seems he had a little kerosene set aside in the igloo for just such an occasion.
Hold up! Okay, we have a problem. We have a serious problem. There is a child with murderous tendencies who just happens to carry around a little kerosene in an igloo. Fucking excuse me?
So, he spread it liberally about the place, and he set himself a little fire.
No way! So that's what the fire was for!
It must have been ever so beautiful. Winner and Lagarde were positively enchanted. And while they were distracted by the show, he took the opportunity to usher me out of a side entrance.
You never answered my question. You really think he's the one behind all this?
I do indeed. Don't I, Helmut? Yes, yes, I do.
Oh, this is weird. This is really fucking weird. I mean, I'm scared to have this motherfucker around here, but like, Okay, sorry. Okay.
Hold it!
You were pretty forthcoming with that particular admission.
If I'm honest, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm tired of all the killing. But back then, I felt that death was my path. I embraced it and strove to learn what it had to teach. I have made my peace with that. And I'm happy to admit it, aren't I, boy? Yes, yes, I am.
I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I definitely don't like the sound of it.
Basically, he thought nothing of murdering the president. And not only is he an assassin, he's now a prison escapee, not someone to be trifled with. But we can't afford for him not to talk. I need to tread as carefully as I can. Very well. You killed the president, and you're happy to admit it.
Oh, very much so. I wouldn't want you thinking that I drew my blade and missed.
He's very proud of his work.
Hold it!
You? A target. But you're an assassin.
Sometimes the hunter must become the hunted. Sometimes the living must become the dead.
Please, Kay, don't feel the need to add a proverb of your own.
Ooh, I like her. Impermanence is inherent to the way of the assassin. Life takers' lives are taken, so it goes.
Wait, does that mean the people you're sent to kill sometimes try to kill you back? Or...
It happens. Occasionally. But it's not what happened this time.
Occasionally, it just happens.
Hold it!
Like, I don't know how the hell I'd be able to handle myself standing in front of an assassin. But, Mr. Canis, you're a professional killer, and a famously skilled one at that. Surely escaping even 3 attackers would have been little more than a minor inconvenience?
You overestimate me, Mr. Edgeworth. You seem to forget that without Helmut here, I couldn't even walk down the street. Against 3 assailants, I wouldn't have lasted more than a few moments.
I see. So even the most proficient assassins are ill-equipped to face a full frontal assault?
We're not hugely fond of such situations, shall we say. We're not hugely fond of such situations, shall we say. I certainly wouldn't have liked my chances.
This man's voice, I regret giving him this voice, but I'm sticking with it because I'm going to fucking keep it.
Hold it!
Oh god, it does. I'm gonna keep doing that voice till I get used to it. Again? So the two of you have met before?
Yes, on a cold and lonely Christmas Eve 18 years back.
That long ago?
But on that occasion, it was I who saved his life.
Okay, hold up. What?
It was snowing. More than it had in years, and cold enough that death by freezing was a real possibility. I had taken Helmut out for a little walk. He noticed something and bounded off through the snow. When I caught up to him, he was sniffing at a car. The doors had frozen shut. It took all the strength I had, but eventually I managed to open one.
Oh! Wait a minute! No! Where's the photo? I don't have the photo anymore, do I? No! Those are the children! Those are the children of, Gustav and Mr. Frost!
And inside I found 2 young boys, shivering and semi-conscious.
I'm starting to think that my theory is correct. After all, one child was never found. How easy would it be to change your name, go into an orphanage? After all, you have a parent that doesn't want you. 2?
Yes. And had I found them even an hour later, the poor wretches would never have made it. I took them both to a nearby orphanage.
Is it me, or is there something significant about what he just told us?
There is!
What is it about Mr. Canis' statement that's especially noteworthy? Wait. He said it was 18 years ago, right? I don't know why I keep looking here. He would have been 6 years old. 18 years ago. 18 years ago! Man from Mount Karma, Gregory Edgeworth, Artie Frost, Sam Tangaroa. Body of Artie Frost discovered in a mansion belonging to Sam Tangaroa. Carmela Gusto and Artie Frost's sons would both visit Tangaroa's mansion up through the day before the incident. From the day of the incident onward, their whereabouts are unknown.
Oh, God!
The date! This was on Christmas Eve 18 years ago. You're certain of that?
I am.
Holy smokes! We have something that shows why that date is so significant. Which piece of evidence relates to the date on which Mr. Canis found the children?
Take that!
There's so much things being wrapped up! Oh my God!
That was the same day on which a certain incident occurred. The murder of a well-known sculptor.
No way!
An incident in the aftermath of which 2 children went missing. Oh, wait, hold up. I think I might have gotten their children mixed up here. Okay, so I think Artie Frost is the father of that other boy. Oh, wait, the hair color is different. Never mind. Ah, damn it, that changes things a little bit. Okay, wait, his hair color is different, but unless his mother had blue hair. Wait a minute. Bright orange. Okay. The son of the victim, Artie Frost, and the son of the murderer, Carmela Gusto. Yeah. Now that you mention it, the little guys did go AWOL, huh?
Intriguing. The son of a murderer and the son of his victim. I suppose that would make sense.
It would?
One of the boys was bound hand and foot, you see.
That must have been part of Mr. Artie Frost's plan to stop Mr. Gusto's son from getting to the competition.
Indeed. Because without his son to taste his creations, Mr. Gusto would have had no chance of winning.
So that was what was behind it all. Sadly, neither of the boys were able to remember any such details.
They weren't.
No. When we met each other again on the night 12 years ago, the young pup explained it to me.
Ah, my self-inflicted torture with this man's voice.
It seems that they really were on the brink of death when I found them. And the shock of the experience caused them both to lose their memories. They weren't even able to remember their names.
Wow. So they wouldn't have known they were Mr. Frost and Mr. Gusto's kids?
If what he's telling us is true, that would seem likely, yes. Which means we still don't have enough to tell us who our mastermind might be. And it doesn't even help either because the dude's blind. He wouldn't even be able to give us a description of what they possibly could have looked like. Which, again, we know that they're... I'm just saying that we know... What I was getting at is, if he ran into said young pup again, he'd probably only be able to recognize him by either his voice or maybe Helmut recognizes him. I just don't know. Mr. Canis, Would you mind telling us what happened next?
By all means.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be drinking tea after this.
The pup and I remained in contact even after I was sent to prison. But then I stopped hearing from him. I couldn't help but worry. And then, people from 12 years ago started cropping up all over the place. It rather piqued my curiosity, so I thought I'd temporarily regain my freedom and look into things.
People from 12 years ago. You mean Lagarde, Winner, and the President, I assume?
Well, Warren Lagarde was in charge of the prison where he was an inmate this whole time, right?
I fear I wasn't as kind to her as I could have been. But then, she did try to have me killed. You already know why, of course.
Because you murdered President Wong, but they needed the world to believe he was still alive. If somebody had exposed the president as a fake, it would have been bad for Lagarde and Chairman Winner, too.
Exactly. And not only that, I happened to overhear something else intriguing that night.
I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. I thought
You could meet him if you like. Even if it's only just this once. I know you're a very busy man, but anyway, that's where we'll be. Goodbye.
Wow.
Who are you? Sorry, but I'm waiting for somebody.
I know you are, President Wong. I couldn't help overhearing the news. Congratulations. But please don't worry about your son. I only kill those I'm employed to kill, which in this case means you.
No. Wait! This is my first chance to meet him! And it might be my only chance. Please, give me just a few minutes longer.
I thought he was going to beg for his life, but no. An interesting character.
He really just wanted to meet his son. Oh my god.
I told him I was not aware that he had a child. No, he said, and shook his head. Neither was I. But the world will know that I have one now. I mean to make sure of it.
Even early on! Oh my god!
I've even prepared something in case the worst comes to the worst.
The will!
And the son in question. It was the young gentleman with the horns here, correct?
Horns? You can see them?
I don't need to, my dear. I've been listening very carefully, you see. And for longer than you may realize.
So the president meant to tell the world about Sean, and prepared something in case of the worst. But it's not simply enough to have Canis's word on the matter. Of course!
We have something that proves what he's telling us the president said is true. The will! A will everybody knew about. He entrusted it to my family to show his belief in us, after all.
The name in the recording, the preparations he had made, and his will. With those 3 pieces of information, I was able to convince Warden Lagarde to do anything I asked.
With the information at his disposal, he could have exposed the truth about the body double at any time. And Sean's true identity with it!
President Wong was more agile than I'd anticipated. He blocked my first knife thrust with something soft. By the time the piece I'd broken off hit the snow, my next strike had hit its mark.
So it was Canis who tore the horn off of the Torosaurus doll. Well, that explains that.
I was the only one present to hear his final words. The only one who knew the truth about his son. Well, me and that poor pup.
The kidnapper. Oh! Oh my... I swear, the more I'm learning about this, the more my... Oh, God. Peak. I know I joke around with the meme about, oh, it's peak and all that. This is just... Oh, God, this is so good.
Hold it!
So, you were able to continue communicating with him from prison.
I was. Via a post office box.
Oh, how mundane.
What's that?
It's a means of exchanging mail without revealing one's own address.
I never knew where he was, and I wasn't able to slip out and track him down. I was being kept under rather strict supervision, you see.
Night Warden Lagarde, no doubt. What were the two of you even communicating about?
We were playing correspondence chess, of course. That and griping about our respective lots in life.
Correspondence chess? But didn't you used to play that with...
Mr. Rook. As unlikely as it may seem, Mr. Canis's chess opponent was...
Mr. Knight? Yeah, it was Mr. Knight.
We found the diagram of the game in his cell, too.
Ooh. So does that mean Knight had something to do with all that IS-7 business?
Wait, could that be it? Do we have any evidence that might connect Knight to the IS-7 incident? Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm confusing the cases again. I was like, IS-5. No, the IS-7. The ring.
Take that!
It should if memory serves, that ring has like Paul what's his face's symbol Mr. Frost's thing. Sorry. This is everything Knight left behind. Could there be a clue in here somewhere? A ring and a chess set. Which one should I look at more closely? The ring. Yeah, Paul fuck, it's God, it was a one that kind of rolled off the tongue. It was Paul Halik. The ring.
What about it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Mr. Fender, take a closer look at it if you would.
That design. That's Paul Halik's trademark. Mark.
Indeed. It looks like somebody turned the stamp he used to sign his work with into a ring. But why would Knight have been carrying it? And why was it not with the rest of the evidence from the IS-7 incident? They tried to release Frost's personal effects to his next of kin after the case wound down. But if I remember rightly, old Frosty boy didn't have any family aside from his kid. And the kid was missing, so they never got to hand it back to him. Not till later, anyhow. I heard on the grapevine that they found him in the end and gave him the goods. Including the seal, it would seem. Which he turned into a ring and wore until his own death. Yo.
So, we're saying Mr. Knight was Mr. Frost's son?
The cops don't mess around with stuff like that. They would have made sure before handing it over.
And we're looking for somebody connected to the IS-7 incident who played correspondence chess, right?
Wait. So our secret string puller is Bronco Knight?
No, not him. The other one. Knight is dead. How could he possibly be involved in our current case?
Far out. So our only candidate for genius mastermind is a guy who already kicked the bucket.
That's impossible! How can a dead guy be behind all this?
It is a little perplexing, but then who else could it? Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. I need to check something. I just need to confirm something. 24. Oh, God. I might be right. Holy fuck, am I right? Dude! Oh, fuck! Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, right, we're still... I forgot we're still rebuttaling. He stopped responding. That seems a little strange.
I'm glad you agree. Helmut did too, of course.
That big scary mud really said that? What, like,
Woof, woof.
that's barking mad?
Okay, first off, those two first woofs were very offensive. I ask that you please take that back. That hurts Helmut's feelings, doesn't it, Helmut? Yes, it does. He does not need to talk in order for me to hear him, my dear.
That's basically like the bond between a person and their pet. You know, like sometimes you can just kind of understand what they're thinking and stuff like that.
He doesn't? Okay, then, well, let me ask you something. That look he's giving me, the super intense, kinda scary glare. He's not trying to say he's hungry, is he?
He might be.
He might be? Mr. Edgeworth, help!
He really isn't fond of Mr. Canis' pet, it's... Oh my god. You're like my second favorite assassin.
Who's the first?
He just like appears right behind me.
Yes, now there's a good boy. Now, where was I? Ah, of course. I suddenly stopped hearing from the pup. And then people from 12 years ago started cropping up all over the place.
Hold it!
It does all seem like a little too much of a coincidence, doesn't it? An attempt was made on the life of the man who was pretending to be President Wong all these years. Warden Lagarde murdered Bronco Knight while he was being held at the prison she ran. And Excelsius Winner, chairman of the Committee for the Prosecutorial Excellence, murdered Rosie Ringer. And the more I think back, the more it seemed at the time that some mysterious other presence was lurking behind all those incidents.
Yes, even from behind bars, it was rather obvious that something strange was going on.
Hold it!
You thought you'd temporarily regain your freedom? Could you be any more brazen?
Yeah, even a thief would struggle to get away with something like, I thought I'd temporarily steal it.
Fear not, nobody was injured in the course of my escape. It wasn't necessary after all. I have my ways. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Leave it at... No way, pal. You escaped. I ought to arrest you right now.
There'll be no need for that, detective. As soon as my business is concluded, I'll return home to my cell.
You are a very bizarre assassin, but I'm inclined to take you at your word here.
Are you serious? Prison isn't supposed to be some place you can just stroll in and out of when you please.
Strange that you should say that. Weren't you the one who strolled in to try and dig into my past only recently?
You...
Agent Lang, Detective Gumshoe, I need to be able to question Mr. Canis further. Could you both try to remain calm for now?
Sure thing, sir. Kinda knew you were gonna say that. Fine, but I'm not taking my eyes off of Dog Man. Not even for a second, you hear?
Okay, can I just appreciate this? Like look at this. Like I know he's just I know he's like an assassin, all that. I get it. But just look at this. You can tell he loves his dog. Like, look at him. Like, he's just making sure that he's getting his food and he's still petting him and all of that stuff. Like, that is... The dude may be an assassin, but you can at least say he's not a freaking animal abuser. Like, dude, like, oh, he's my precious little baby. Yes, he is. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I suddenly want to go pet my cat. I didn't teach her to kill anybody, I promise. Wait. Is that a new statement?
I did so used to enjoy tapping out my little letters in Braille.
That's... Is that new?
Hold it!
In Braille? That's how you wrote all of them?
That's right. I have the tools to do so in my cell.
Huh. So you have to use special tools? I never thought about it before, but I guess that makes sense.
And what exactly did you write about, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, this and that. General chit-chat. And chess moves, of course.
He wrote the chess moves in Braille, too. Well, that's interesting. Hold on a minute. Did he? But I don't... Wait a minute, that's typed out. What? Hold on. That's not right.
Speaking of chess moves, how does that piece you carved yourself move? The dog.
Perhaps we can talk about that later. For now, I'd like to know what happened when the letters stopped.
Oh, please, I'm actually okay. I want to answer that. I sat in my cell and tried to imagine where he might have gone.
Okay, nope, I still don't get it. Who does he mean? Who's this puppy keeps talking about?
Who indeed? It seems that not even Mr. Canis knows his true identity. But I have a very sick feeling I know who it is. So, we should focus on what we do now. There was a connection between the... Well, we do know that there was a connection between the two of them. I'm particularly interested in how that connection was maintained. Okay, hold on a minute. I think it was this one that feels wrong.
Objection!
You said that you wrote all of your letters in Braille, is that correct?
I don't mean to be rude, Mr. Prosecutor, but you do know about my condition, don't you?
That's odd. Because the chess diagram we found in Knight's cell didn't contain any Braille at all.
Really? But surely that's impossible.
How so exactly?
Maybe someone typed Mr. Canis' letters out on purpose?
Meaning there may have been some sort of intermediary between the two of them?
So then...
Mr. Canis says he wrote his letters in Braille, and yet... the letters received by Mr. Knight contained no Braille at all. They were translated. This suggests that there must be a third party who typed Mr. Canis' letters out.
Guess it could have worked the same way on the flip side too, right? Whoever it could have taken Knight's letters and turned them back into Braille.
They could indeed.
Oh.
I think you and Mr. Knight were both communicating with this person, Mr. Canis. Mr. Canis, the answers you received.
They were written in Braille too, yes.
So some mysterious middle person really was retyping the Bronxter's missives.
And that same person.
Might well be our secret string puller.
Wait. You're trying to say there's another hidden mastermind behind this whole thing? So who's this new one?
Bronco Knight, son of Artie Frost, is already dead. But what if the other child from the incident 18 years ago was actually who we've been looking for?
Carmel Augusto's son. But who is he? And where is he?
If Knight was Frost's son, Gusto's son would have to be... I've known him since we were kids, when both of us were all alone. He doesn't have... Doesn't... Holy shit. He doesn't have any family, you see. Just like me. Him? But surely not.
What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? You're white as a sheet.
We've been played for fools this whole time. Of course. It all makes sense. I know exactly who our so-called mastermind is!
What? Oh, you have to tell us.
I can hardly believe it, but it's somebody we know rather well. The person we've been looking for is... You!
Take that!
It has to be! The person behind all of this! The person who forced Chairman Winner's hand by sending the letter to Rosie Ringer! The person who kidnapped Sean and bugged Kay and myself! The person who did the strangest thing of all! Who drugged Kay and carried her up to the roof of the big building! It was the monster.
What? Did you really just say what I thought you did?
Yes. The monster. That was the key to unmasking our mastermind.
Oh, I almost forgot. We're doing a new show soon. I'd love it if you could come, Mr. Edgeworth. I'll be joining Regina on stage for this one.
That's right. The Berry Big Circus is the biggest, most fabulous event in town. You'll have oodles of fun.
Miss Lloyd, could I ask a favor?
Oh, little old me. What kind of favor?
You told us you recorded the sound of Chorosaurus breathing fire. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps?
Cool, you're good, Ruffles. Sharper and gosh dang tech. I captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire is what I captured. I sure did. Like I said, I didn't precisely see the guy, but boy did I hear him.
Can we listen to the tape?
You surely can. Let's see now.
That's it. That sound. It must be what I think it is. My theory has to be correct. The truth about the monster, the identity of the person behind all this. It's all falling into place. Miss Hart, you saw a giant eye at the window of the storeroom, did you not?
Yep. Snap me a picture of it, too. Even if you can't rightly see it so well.
We can't see it right now, but... Detective Gumshoe!
Yes, sir.
Your image analyzer. Can we borrow it again?
Sure, but what do you want to look at, sir?
This photograph right here.
Oh, you gotcha. I'm on it.
The clue we're looking for must be here. We have to find it.
Eureka!
There's nothing of interest here. Oh. Oh, it won't let me... I thought we'd be able to get like a good... Huh. Oh, right. I'm sorry. I was like, how do I zoom in? Oh, yeah, the button.
There you are.
Eureka!
That's...
See, I done told y'all. Torosaurus is his own dang self.
Yes, there it is at last. The monster commanded by the architect of this whole scheme!
Monster?
You're finally ready to admit it? That he's danged well real? The big bad bull himself?
Objection!
No! No, because that isn't Torosaurus at all. It's the eye of a different giant beast entirely. Take a look at this if you would. That! The frickin' air balloon!
The very big circus flyer? Wait, look!
You see it? The enormous lion balloon? That's the real monster! And the sound Miss Lloyd thought was the creature breathing fire? It was the air balloon's fire thing that makes it go high.
Oh, come on. You're really gonna bring me crashing down to Earth like that?
That's how balloons fly, huh? They burn gas to make hot air.
They do. And our culprit was able to use that balloon to carry Kay up to the roof of the big building without ever going near the elevator.
So this culprit, they've got something to do with the circus?
Circus worker, friend of the Bronxster. Son of Gusto.
Whoa. You're not serious.
You forgot to mention trainee animal tamer. It's hard to believe. But he's the one who's been pulling the strings this whole time. That's right. Simeon Saint is the one behind all this.
Simeon? But everything? Really?
It makes sense.
I don't believe you. We trusted him, and he trusted us. You can't tell me that was all lies. That would be too horrible.
I'm sorry, Kay. Who was that?
Hey, where do you think you're going, old man? Nothing escapes you, does it, young pup? My congratulations, Mr. Edgeworth. But now that I know the truth, my business here is done.
What? No, Mr. Canis, wait! Ah!
Damn it, he disappeared!
Are you okay, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yeah, he just headbutted me right in the dick. I'm all right. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm fine, but...
Damn you!
Are you all right, Sean?
He killed my dad. He did, right?
There's no easy way to say it, but... Sorry, Sean. It would appear that he did.
He won't get away with it. I'll make him pay. Somehow, some way, I'll...
Overruled.
No, Sean, you mustn't say such things. I'm sorry, Mr. Edgeworth. You'll have to forgive us both.
I just put the call out, sir. All units are on the lookout for Mr. Canis. I don't mean to hurry everybody, but we'd better be on our way too. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, where do you think we'll find our mastermind?
I suppose you're right. We should go after the mastermind right now. He said he had to practice for the show, which I guess means he'll be at the circus. But before we leave, there's something I'd like to ask of you, Agent Lang.
There is. What?
Once a beast has been sighted, the next step is to plan its capture. When we arrive, there's something we'll need to try and find as a matter of priority. And Detective, I'd like you to look into something that's been bothering me about Sean's kidnapping.
Yes, sir.
I want to help too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good. There's somebody I'd like you to try and contact. If Saint really is our mastermind, we're going to need this person's help. Are we gonna call Carmela Gusto? Between our many encounters, I never suspected a thing, even though he was right there in front of me. I messed up. There's no other way of putting it. But I'm going to put things right, once and for all. I never thought I'm oh my god, I'm glad I brought out the Umineko brain thought right there, but oh my god, I was not prepared to be right. Holy shit. What a fucking twist. Oh my god, that was so good. Oh god. Damn it. I probably would have been a bit better if I tried to figure that out earlier, but oh god. Ah. I'm fine. I'm fine. I lie. I'm lying. I'm not fine at all. I am just losing my fucking mind.